In the vast world of coin collecting, some coins shine because of their rarity, while others become important because of the history they carry. The 1967 Roosevelt Dime is not a rare coin, but it is a powerful piece of American history. It reflects a time of economic change, political decisions, and a nation adapting to new realities. This small silver-colored coin tells a story of leadership, crisis, and transformation. To understand its true value, we must go beyond its face value of 10 cents and explore its origin, design, purpose, and journey through time. Before we dive into this fascinating coin story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Do you own any Belgian coins? Let's explore history together. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, shortly after the death of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Roosevelt was not only a great leader during the Great Depression and World War II, but he was also closely associated with the fight against polio. He helped found the March of Dimes, a charity organization that raised funds to combat polio. Because of this strong connection, the U.S. government decided to honor him by placing his image on the dime. The design of the coin was created by John R. Sinnock, the chief engraver of the United States Mint. His initials, JS, appear on the coin, which once led to rumors that they stood for Joseph Stalin, but that was quickly dismissed. By 1967, the United States was facing a serious coin shortage. Silver coins were disappearing from circulation because people were hoarding them for their metal value. To solve this problem, the U.S. government passed the Coinage Act of 1965. This law removed silver from dimes and quarters and replaced it with a copper-nickel-clad composition. The 1967 Roosevelt dime was part of this new era. It was no longer made of silver. Instead, it was composed of a copper core with a nickel outer layer. Another important change was the removal of mint marks. From 1965 to 1967, coins were produced without mint marks to discourage collectors from hoarding them. The 1967 Roosevelt dime was produced by the United States Mint, but unlike earlier coins, it does not show where it was minted. However, we know that it was struck in 3 major U.S. mint facilities: Philadelphia Mint, Denver Mint, San Francisco Mint. Because mint marks were removed, it is impossible to tell which mint produced a specific coin. The front side of the coin, also known as the obverse, features a left-facing portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt. Roosevelt's profile, calm and dignified. The word liberty along the left side. The motto, "In God We Trust," near the bottom. The year 1967 on the right side. This design represents leadership, freedom, and trust, values that Roosevelt stood for during his presidency. The portrait is simple, yet powerful. It reflects not just a man, but an era of resilience and determination. The reverse side of the coin carries a symbolic and meaningful design: a torch in the center, symbol of liberty, an olive branch on the left, symbol of peace, an oak branch on the right, symbol of strength and independence. The words United States of America, the denomination 1 dime, the motto E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one. This combination of symbols tells a story of balance, freedom guided by peace and strengthened by unity. The purpose of the 1967 dime was not just everyday use. It was part of a national strategy. After the Coinage Act of 1965, the government needed to replace disappearing silver coins, increase coin production, stabilize the economy, ensure smooth daily transactions. The 1967 dime represents a turning point when the U.S. moved away from precious metals in everyday currency. Here are the technical details of the 1967 Roosevelt dime. Composition: copper-nickel clad. Diameter: 17.9 millimeters. Weight: 2.27 grams. Edge: reeded, grooved edges. Unlike earlier dimes, it contains no silver, which significantly affects its value today. Imagine the United States in the 1960s, a time of change, innovation, and uncertainty. People were saving silver coins, fearing their disappearance. Shops struggled with a lack of change. The government had to act quickly. The 1967 dime became a symbol of adaptation. It showed how a nation could adjust its traditions to meet modern challenges. Even though collectors at the time were disappointed by the lack of silver, this change ensured that everyday commerce could continue smoothly. Now comes the question every collector asks. What is the 1967 Roosevelt dime worth today? Circulated condition, $250 to $500. Uncirculated condition, $1,000 to $5,000. High-grade coins, MS 65 or above, $10,000 to $15,000. Coins with less wear are more valuable. Original shine increases value. Sharper details mean higher worth. In 1967, proof coins were not officially issued. Instead, special mint sets were made, which can be more valuable. Even common coins can become valuable if they have mint errors. Some rare 1967 dime errors include off-center strikes, double die errors, clipped planchets. These can be worth anywhere from $20 to several $100 depending on rarity and condition. Important because it marks the transition from silver to clad coins. It represents a unique period with no mint marks. It reflects economic history. It is affordable and easy to collect. It may not be rare, but it is historically significant. The 1967 Roosevelt dime may look like an ordinary coin, but it carries an extraordinary story. It honors Franklin D. Roosevelt, a leader who guided America through difficult times. It reflects the impact of the Coinage Act of 1965, a major economic decision. And it shows how the United States Mint adapted to a national crisis. This coin is not just money, it is history in your hand. For collectors and history lovers alike, the 1967 Roosevelt dime is a reminder that even the smallest objects can tell the biggest stories.
Makers, purpose, and value today, weaving a narrative that's as graceful as the bird it features. Before we begin this journey through time, take 1 second to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. Do you collect coins, or are you just discovering this hidden world today? Your support helps keep history alive. South Korea's economy in the late 20th century was nothing short of legendary, the miracle on the Han River. From the ashes of the Korean War, the nation transformed into an industrial powerhouse. By the 1980s, inflation and the rise of vending machines demanded sturdier, higher-value coins to replace flimsy banknotes. On January 8, 1981, the Bank of Korea authorized the 501 coins production, and it officially entered circulation on June 12, 1982. This wasn't just about practicality. It symbolized Korea's leap toward modernization. The coin was introduced to complete and sophisticate the currency system, reducing reliance on paper money for daily transactions like bus fares or snacks. By 2001, amid recovery from the 1997 Asian financial crisis, the coin embodied national comeback, minted in staggering 113 million pieces that year alone, reflecting booming confidence. The Bank of Korea oversaw its issuance, but the actual minting fell to the Korea Minting, Security Printing, and ID Card Operating Corporation, Comsco, a state-owned entity founded in 1951. Comsco's experts hammered out these coins with precision, using copper-nickel, 75% copper, 25% nickel, for durability, each weighing 7.7 grams.